to Marina's kitchen. Today I'm going to make some green and gold cupcakes. What started this off was today I had my 4 great-grandchildren here this morning, and they were watching the Matildas on TV and talking about them, and then I said to them, I said to them, oh, I should have done some green and gold muffins. Well, that started it off. They said, oh Grandma, can we do some, can we do some? So I said, okay, so here we are. We've done the first batch of green and gold muffins, and we're going to do another batch because they wanted to take some to their friends. So they've gone ahead and did these. They've iced them themselves with the green and gold icing sugar. They did all that themselves. I let them do it, and they enjoyed doing them. And this is what it looks like when we cut it up in halves. We got the green and the gold, and they enjoyed doing them. Okay, so what I'll do, this is an old recipe of mine of a cupcake. When my daughter Carmel and her friend Sue used to do cancer fundraising for cancer, I used to do this mixture of cupcakes and then I used to ice the patty cakes with pink icing. And I've used it for a long time. It's always been a lovely recipe of cupcakes. So I'll show you how to do it. First of all, you have 250 grams of butter with 1 1/4 cup of caster sugar. So I beated that up with my mixer, and I put my vanilla in, and then I've added 4 eggs, 1 at a time, 4 eggs, and you get this beautiful soft mixture then you add 2 1/2 cups of self-raising flour and a 3/4 cup of milk. And just I beated the butter and sugar with my beater, and then I did my eggs, and then I just folded in my flour and my milk, and comes this lovely soft mixture of a patty cake mixture. Okay, so what they did, they wanted to help me, so they helped me do everything. So they wanted to do the icing, so what we're going to do is we'll leave that go because this is another batch. This is the batch that I did with them, and we put a little bit of green colouring in. The green I've separated in 2 lots. I put the yellow colouring in another lot and made the yellow mixture. So what we did was we got a green here, a mixture, half and half, and we've got a yellow mixture with the yellow colouring. Okay, so what we're going to do is you can either do the green first or the gold first, whatever way you want it. Look, they look lovely with the green and the gold. They look lovely, and they were very happy. They were helping me and they wanted to do this and they wanted to do everything. So what we do is you can either put the green underneath or on the top, whichever you prefer. Just put a nice spoonful of the mixture on the bottom, and then another tablespoon of the mixture of the gold on the top. They are beautiful, these patty cakes. They're lovely. They keep well. You can freeze them. They want to make some to give them to their friends next door. So you make that 12 and 6. You might get 18 out of them. 18 to 20 you get out of them. Okay. So I've got the green underneath first. All right. Now we're going to put the yellow on the top. Put the yellow on the top. I don't need these other 2 because we've got enough here. But we're going to fill them up with the yellow on the top. You can either do both. You can either do yellow or the green. They were mucking around and filling them up for me this morning, and they were enjoying doing them. All I said was, oh, I should have done a green and gold muffins. And they said, oh, Grandma, can we make them? Can we make them? So, okay, so we did make them. They did the first lot. So now I'm going to show you how we did the second lot, okay? Just fill it up like that. There's a good 18 out of that mixture. You can fill them up as much as you want to. Don't make them they do rise. And then they wanted to ice them. They wanted to do the icing themselves. So I said, okay, and they wanted to decorate them, so I let them do it. It was really fun for them to do it. They enjoyed doing it. And they're going to show their friends, they're going to give them to their friends with the green and gold muffins. So, okay. Now, when I put it in the oven for a 180, and they sort of, you can tell it's about 20 minutes, and they rised up and they're beautiful. So just put them in the oven for about 20 minutes. You can tell when they're nice and golden brown on the top. And then we did some icing. We did some green icing with just icing, sugar, a bit of butter and a bit of water, and put the colouring in. Nothing extra that they did. They wanted to decorate them themselves, so I let them put a blob of icing on top. And we did another lot of icing with the yellow colouring on top. Just icing, sugar, a little bit of butter and a little bit of water, and then just put that colouring in. Just a plain icing, sugar. And we've got these beautiful muffins, the green and gold muffins. They put the blob of icing sugar on the top. I let them do it. They enjoy doing them. And this is my green and gold muffins. So they're going to give these, we're going to make another lot now with this mixture, and they're going to keep some, and some they'll give to their friends next door. So anyhow, that was a fun day with my grandkids today. They enjoyed doing it, I enjoyed doing it. All I said was, oh, I should have done some green and gold muffins. And they quickly turned up and said, oh, Grandma, can we make them? Can we make them? So I said, oh, okay, all right. So we got everything out there, and I got them going, and they wanted to do this and they wanted to do that, and they wanted to mix them all up and put the icing on. They did a good job. So it's lovely to get the kids involved in cooking. My grandkids have always been involved with my cooking, and they've enjoyed it very much. So we're going to do all this other lot with them, and then we're going to give some to the kids next door and some to their friends. So that's my green and gold muffins. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.